I've been Flash Flare. You have been awesome. And I'm going to see you guys in the next new exciting chapter of this story. See you guys then. Bye.
Oh, there you are. Hello. It's been a little while, and I'm gonna do this in one take. I didn't really think about an intro or anything. I guess I should say, hey there guys, Flash Flare here, and welcome back once again to the channel. It's been 5 years, and I've missed you guys a lot. I figured it was about time I came back and did one more last video playing Minecraft to pay tribute to the game and how much it helped me talk to people and really helped me advance my personality a lot and changed a lot of who I was by reaching out for the first time and connecting with you guys. And I noticed recently, I guess I better get to creating a world here while I start talking. I want to create a new world. I realized that looking at my channel recently that I still pretty much have the same amount of subscribers 5 years later as when I stopped creating videos. So I figure you guys must somewhat like me. I don't know, a lot of you guys have stuck around, and a lot of you guys have still been leaving comments saying that you miss me, and definitely that feeling is right back at you. I miss you a lot too. And so what I kind of wanted to do for this video is just to start a survival world, jump back into Minecraft a little bit and see what's changed. I know a lot has changed. I've still been playing it, obviously. I play it with the kids at our daycare a lot. I still take care of kids all day, just like I did back when I was recording these videos when I was a teenager. And if you notice, I'm down in the kids' play area at the original computer that I started on before I got moved up into my room and all that, because now that's a recording studio, and I can't actually record games up there anymore. So I'm down where I began. I'm just going to start by mining up some wood here. We got some sick bass speakers right here that you guys can't see, but everything has been updated since I've last recorded down here. My idea for this video, so I don't get it too far into the video and you guys miss it, is for you guys to comment down below so I can reconnect with you and see what's happened in the last 5 years of your life and how have things changed. What music have you been listening to now that you wouldn't have all that time ago? And what has changed in your life? Are things going better or worse? I know a lot. I'm gonna just kill this pig here because he deserves to die. There we go. His name was Bill, but nobody cares now. I'm not gonna tell anybody so they can't have a funeral for him, and yeah, it's kind of awkward. So anyway, I hope you guys have had some good changes in your life. I know I definitely have for me. I don't know if I talked about this much back when I was actually first recording. Oh snap, bees! What's the matter with you, son? Alright, I don't know if I talked about this much when I was first recording, but I was rewatching some of my adventures in Minecraft, and I seem very happy and crazy most of the time. I guess you can tell that hasn't changed too much. It's still the style I like to be a lot. It's just kind of a personality thing that got brought out through YouTube. Anyway, I was watching those, and I was thinking about how probably not a lot of you guys knew that I was really depressed during that time. I had lots of issues going on at 16, 17 there, around the time I was recording Adventures in Minecraft 3 and 4, and Hexit, some of my biggest series that I really enjoyed, and I still have fond memories looking back on, so that's a good thing, because I can remember all of those times, and it's how I came through them now. It's not all about the dark stuff. But yeah, I was pretty depressed during those times, and that has definitely gotten a lot better for me now. I've not had much depression for maybe over 2 years, I think. I haven't, and I'm a really hopeful, happy person now. And a lot of that, I mean, has had to do with a lot bigger things like faith and lifestyle. But really, at least in small part, and I think a little bit bigger, you guys helped an awful lot with that, because I had people to talk to, I had people to reach out. I knew that I wasn't alone because there were a couple thousand people that cared. And during about the worst part of the whole thing was when my channel got deleted. by Google Plus. Who remembers that? And yeah, we that was a pretty dark time. I was very sad during that time, but you guys came around and helped me, and you helped me build up my fan base and allowed me to keep going, and that's why I'm coming back to do this now, because I was so extremely thankful. And I also came back to do this. I'm going to kill a bee. His name is Barreld. Couldn't think of a better name that started with B. That's kind of similar to Gerald, you know. I wonder if we'll find Gerald today. I've got a lot of friends that I'm looking forward to finding in these videos. And bees should not poison you that much. I mean, I've never gotten stung by a bee before, but I don't think it hurts that much. Like, takes half your life away. You just, like, get stung by a bee and you're all of a sudden on your deathbed wondering if you're going to survive. Well, I don't know. It was a pretty large bee. There was a very massive bee. I will give it that. I'm going to look for some more interesting terrain while I continue talking. Another, apparently I haven't lost the ability to commentate and just talk to a camera. I haven't been doing that for a long time. I've still had creative endeavors, definitely. Like making albums. I made a lot of albums. Excuse me, I'm clicking you, Wood. Are you not hearing me? Click. Do you hear that click? There we go. So, computers, man. Oh, I already had a crafting table. What am I doing? Gotta go back and get some more stone. Gotta stay focused. Because I've gotta eat. Because if I don't eat, I'll die. Okay, where was I? I'm recording albums. We make a lot of videos for kids at our church. I've had a lot of... I've become kind of a little bit of a teacher, not officially, but I do get to teach kids, which is awesome. In the church setting, I don't have to worry about math and all that stuff I'm not good at. I can talk about stuff I know about. So it's so very, very nice to connect with kids like that. And another reason that I'm recording one of these videos is because ever so often, like it's happened 2 or 3 times now, a kid will come up to me and say, "Hey, I found your YouTube channel." And I'm like, "How did you do that? That's really embarrassing." Because I don't necessarily want everybody to know about this old YouTube channel. It's not the most flattering thing sometimes. I do very much enjoy looking back on my old videos, but it's not how you really want to be represented now. I'm gonna end up starving. I gotta get enough stone to make a furnace, and I gotta stay focused. So if any of you guys are watching me and you know me as Mr. David, flee you now, because you are not welcome here. Just joking, you are. You guys are awesome, but I hope you don't find this video, because it's still kind of embarrassing. A little bit, but I'm happy to be back. Let me see now. I'm gonna make a furnace. I'm gonna cook some emeralds. I'm gonna cook some... Man, I could make so many references. I could go all day with the old references to how crazy I was in my old videos. One dude was watching me, one of my dudes, and he was like, "I was watching you play Terraria, and like you didn't know how to play Terraria." Since that time, I have beaten Terraria about 3 times with the kids. It's really fun to take them through those adventures and go on them. And I finally figured out, how to get past certain things, like the dungeon that I died on a lot. I've beaten Skeletron a good amount of times now. So, yeah. And I still enjoy all the old Nintendo games. Yumi is doing well. From when we stopped Nintendo Tales to start working on the videos for the kids that I was talking about. In those videos, there are a lot of references to these videos, too. And even older stuff. The Mailman is in there, and we just use a lot of the same old jokes, really. We just recycle jokes, and new kids still laugh at them. This is fun. But yeah, it means something to me when people remember this channel, and when it's remembered fondly. And I hope you guys are still subscribed and able to see these notifications and still have your accounts intact, because I know, like, I'm probably not in the majority that still uses the same account I did 5 years ago. A lot has changed with Google and all that, but anyway, yes, please leave a comment on how you've been doing. I will respond to every comment left on this video. I am determined, because I want to see you guys and reach out and reconnect, and thank you, like I've said before, for all the stuff you've done. That sheep looks kind of suspicious. It looks a little bit dirty. In fact, I think we may need some red dye to fix up that dirty sheep. Oh, there you are, Andrea the sheep. You looked very dirty. I can't believe you have not taken a shower for all these years. Allow me to entrap you in a house that I will make with my hands. I'm not at all a questionable dude, you do not have to question me. I'll simply build a house around you and leave you there. It's gonna be great. Please do not jump out while I continue to mine up all of this dirt over here. If you have jumped out. I gave you one job. One job. It was to not jump out, and you have. All right. Fine. For this final episode, you will not be entrapped in a house. You will be free. So one of the things I definitely miss most about Minecraft is the mods. I mean, those are gone. Unless I had the old computer, which I don't anymore. So, I mean, this is the same. What I meant to say in the intro was that this is the same place I recorded. It's not the same computer. That one doesn't work anymore. But yeah, already I'm starting to have a lot of fond memories of recording. And oh dear, Mr. Spider! That wasn't supposed to happen. I am deep in a cave, and I do not know how to get out. And it's really frightening. I didn't have any idea where to end this episode. I guess it's a good thing that my sheep is safe out there, roaming free. Now everybody will know who she is. I can't really get any of my other pets back, because those were all more creatures. That was a well-concealed burp. That was a really well-concealed burp. But I said it, so it's not. Yeah, so a couple things have changed for me. I'm a worship leader now at the church. I play guitar a lot, and I'm able to actually sing. I don't know if you guys believe that by watching my old episodes where I would attempt to sing sometimes. Or about my old Minecraft parodies. Those are gold, aren't they now? Those aged well. I still have kids watching those, too. Not flattering. But, yeah, I've learned how to sing a little bit better since then. And I'm just at a very, very good place in life. I'm perfect. I'm at a very good place in life. I'm very happy now. And I'm very filled with purpose. Just doing things even bigger than YouTube, and it's not about how many people watch anymore. It's about the one kid you connect with and are able to, you know, tell them something meaningful in the church and in the I read with kids in school too. And Mr. Sun, I don't know if it looked like that to you, but it just shrank a lot. I think the sun just got real small. Maybe that was just my eyes, but anyway. As we watch the moon rise here, I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to do a one take. And I wanted to thank you. I wanted to say that I'm happy and doing well. I hope you are too. And please leave a comment and I will respond to it. Thank you for all the memories. Carl! Carl, what are you doing here? What are you and your brother doing here? You and your brother snarl with his golden helmet and I will have to kill you. I almost forgot about Carl. He came at just the right moment, but now he's dead. No, don't look at me, Enderman. Do not touch me. For I am real cool. I've been growing my hair and beard out. I don't know if you realize that. I probably should mention that. Okay, so the moon is rising. And me and Andrea the sheep. Shush, Gerald. And Spider-Man. Get away. I've never named a spider. He was just always Spider-Man. Carl, listen. I've already killed you. You need to leave right now. You're making this ending too long, just like you did on all my old videos. As we watch the moon rise here, it wouldn't be a flash for a video without me messing up my speech. As we watch the moon rise here, I want to thank you, as I've already said several times, and say goodbye. This is probably, I don't have any plans for another video. This is probably it. Thank you for everything. See you guys next time. Gerald! See ya.